Well, did you know that based on the history of the S&P 500, if you were to simply take that 300 a month and invest in yourself, then you would have a roughly, this is, future performance is not an indicator, is not indicated from past performance, but you'd have roughly $23,000 in your account. And that right there is massive in terms of closing the racial wealth gap. It doesn't close it completely, but that's a beautiful thing. And here's where I want to take you with this. Um, when you look at something like the racial wealth gap and the fact that all these politicians, all these people that have been talking about it, have never done anything to actually solve it. They come to you and they tell you they can solve it with more jobs. Jobs don't close wealth gaps because jobs don't build wealth. Do y'all understand that? Let me know if you agree with me. Black jobs don't create black wealth. That's just that there's no statistical evidence or support for this idea. So black jobs do not create black wealth. Investing creates black wealth. Ownership creates black wealth. Real estate creates black wealth. Entrepreneurship creates black wealth. Right? Estate planning creates black wealth. But jobs don't create black wealth. Jobs give you food to eat and stuff like that. They give you a place to live, but that's it. So here's what I want you to consider, and I'm saying this slowly, and I appreciate your patience in hearing me out because I know some people have short attention spans. They want me to say it fast. I cannot say this fast. This is something I'm calling the 5-year pledge. For 5 years, I need you to love yourself as much as you love the freaking landlord. For 5 years, I need you to love your kids as much as you love the car dealer. For 5 years, I need you to show, and I'm not talking about saying you love. Love ain't just a feeling. Love is an action. Love is a verb. At the All Black National Convention this week, tomorrow, my wife is doing a panel with some relationship folks, and they're talking about love. And I'm gonna tell you, love. Tell me if you agree with this. I don't think love is just words. Love is not just feelings. Love is actions. Hey, if I love you and I got food and you're hungry, then I'm gonna feed you. If I love you and you broke and you're struggling, then I'm gonna put something in you. I'm gonna put something on it. I'm gonna buy you some. I'm gonna take you out to Cheesecake Factory and not complain about it, not get mad and call you a gold digger because you asked me to get your kids some McDonald's on the way home. That's crazy. Economic desperation causes black people to get online and have some of the most ridiculous, pathetic, embarrassing, demoralizing, dehumanizing, disrespectful relationship arguments that I've ever seen in my life. You mad because she wants to go to the Cheesecake Factory. You're upset because the date cost $52.18. That's insane to me. So we're going to end the insanity right now. And here's what I want you to consider. And let me know if this makes sense. This is literally the first time I've actually talked about this other than this morning at the convention. This is my simple idea. You can call it the big idea, but it's not a complicated idea. So that $300 a month that you might put on your cell phone bill, I want you to also, not instead of, you ain't got to get rid of your cell phone. I just need you to add yourself into the bills you pay. So in addition to the 300 you might put on the cell phone bill, I need you to put 300 in your stock portfolio every month. Instead of the three or four, 5, 600 that you might put on the car note, in addition to that, I need you to put that same amount into your stock portfolio. When you pay the landlord, I need you to pay yourself. He's managing his estate. You're managing yours. In fact, you're not just managing your estate, you're managing your legacy. And that which does not receive investment does not grow. If you do not water the grass will turn brown. If you do not plant the seeds, nothing will come out of the ground. If you do not make a plan and you do not pour into something, then there will be nothing to extract when you need it. If you don't put water in the bucket, then the bucket will be dry. Does that make sense? This is simple. This is not calculus. This is my superpower. This is where the professor in me comes out.